Students, uh, good afternoon students. Welcome again to our online class in science. And for this afternoon, I'm going to teach you about the cell, the parts of the plant and animal cells. Now, before I go to the lesson, I would like to acknowledge students who participated during the last two sessions of our online class. And when I meet you in person, I'm going to call the name of the students, and what I will do is that the points you earned, I'm going to add it to your test in speaking. You will have a speaking exam with me. I'm going to add the points that you earned during the online class. Alright, so what is a cell made of? Before I go to the parts of the cell, I would like to ask you this question. What is a cell? What is a cell? Now, in your science in the lower grades, or like when you were in primary grades or Matayong 1 to 3, I believe that you have encountered the concept on cell. When you say cell, this is the basic unit of a living organism. Excuse me, we have some problem here with the PowerPoint. Okay. All right. So it is the basic unit of life. Now, every organism on Earth has cell. And we have two main classification of this one. We have the plant cell and animal cell. Now, a cell is usually made of the following parts. We have the first one. We have an outer protective layer, cytoplasm, and organelles. So as you can see here, we have a basic comparison of plant and animal cells. They have four things in common. They both have a nucleus. Number 2, they have a cytoplasm. Number 3, they both have a cell membrane. And number 4, both of them have mitochondria. Now, whereas for plant cells, they have 3 extra characteristics that animal cells do not have. The first one is a rigid cell wall. Number 2, it has a huge vacuole. And the third one, it has a green chloroplast. Okay? Now, we're going to discuss this one by one as we go along. Let's start with the outer protective layer. Now, for the outer protective layer, when we have the cell membrane or plasma membrane, and the second one is what we call the cell wall. Now, for the cell membrane or plasma membrane, this one is normally found in animal plants. So we have a semi-permeable membrane that separates the inside from the outside of the cell. Semi-permeable simply means that not every molecule can pass through the cell and come in. Normally, the essential molecules that can come in are water and oxygen, which is used for respiration. Okay, it is used for respiration. And then also, another function of the plasma membrane is to release waste materials. Like, for example, if oxygen is taken in, one of the main function of this one is to release waste gases, like for example, carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide can pass through the plasma membrane. Now, another outer protective layer is the cell wall. This one is an extracellular structure. It is rigid, it is strong, and found mainly in the cells of plants, fungi, algae, and most bacteria, but is not normally found in animal cells. Now, this cell wall is the one that maintains the shape of the plant cells. Okay, so these are the two outer organisms. Now, let us move on now to another characteristic of this one is that you can find the organelles suspended in it. Now, all of you have this basic idea about organelles, and we will go to these organelles later on as we move along the lesson. Okay, this is the third main part of the cell. We have the organelles. Organelles are structures that is bound by membranes, and all of them have specific functions. Let's take the first one, the nucleus. Sorry. Okay, so we have here the nucleus. Now, the nucleus, sorry again, there is something wrong with the PowerPoint. Okay. So basically, the nucleus is a part of the cell that contains the genetic material. Now, who can tell me what is that genetic material found in the nucleus of the cell? Anybody? Okay. Please take note that whenever you give me an answer, you earn 2 points. All right, you earn 2 points. Okay. What do we call the genetic material found in the nucleus? Okay, I got an answer here. Sorry about this one again. It's giving me a problem. All right. So I got an answer from Mr. Butter. We have DNA and RNA. Okay, that is correct. Okay. Winich Corn, DNA also, correct. Answer that you give me, there's always 2 points, and for difficult questions, I normally give 6 points. Okay, bam, correct. That is DNA. Carrot, DNA, correct. God of Circle, correct. DNA. Rick, he's not sure about the answer. Nachanon, it's DNA. Paim, yes, correct. It is DNA. Okay. Before I move on, I would like to apologize that the PowerPoint is always turning off because we're having some technical difficulties, so they can fix it. Right. So you can see here, okay, in the animation that we have the DNA found inside the nucleus of the cell. Okay. We call this one, what is the full term for DNA? Anybody can give me the answer. What is the full term for DNA? Anyone? What is the full term for DNA? It's quite long. Okay, I will give 6 points to the first student who can give me the answer. Anybody? Anybody? What is that? Okay, I think I have an answer here from Tarit. Okay, Tarit, I will give you 6 points for this answer. The answer is deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay, Mr. Butter, you got it. 6 points. God of Circle, 6 points. Nonu, Boon, Okay, correct. 6 points. Bam. 6 points. Pa-in, 6 points. Okay, congratulations. You've earned 6 points for this question. Okay, let us move on now. We have the second part. We have the mitochondria. The mitochondria is called the powerhouse of the cell. Now, why is it called the powerhouse of the cell? Anybody can give me the answer? I will give 2 points for this question. Why is the mitochondria called the powerhouse of the cell? When water and carbon dioxide combine or react, when carbon dioxide and water are formed, when sugar and oxygen react, what is released? Anybody? What is released? What is released? Okay, very good, Mr. Butter. I will give you 2 points. The answer is ATP or adenosine triphosphate. So this is the energy released and is stored in the molecules of ATP or adenosine triphosphate. Okay, this one I'm so sorry. I cannot read the name. It's in Thai. Please, if your name is in Thai, please give me your room and class number so I can give the points. The answer of this student is make ATP, but I cannot read the name because it's in Thai. Okay, please give me your room and class number. Okay, Najun, correct, produce energy. Okay, April to go, very good. It's stored in molecules of ATP. Yes, it's correct. Okay, so these students earned some points. Okay, and I would like to repeat it again that if you earn the points, I will automatically add that to the points that you will earn from your speaking test. Now, if you come up with a total of 10 points for your online class, you are excused or exempted from taking the speaking test when I meet you face to face. Okay? So, in short, the mitochondria is an organ which is called the powerhouse of the cell because it stores energy in molecules of ATP or adenosine triphosphate. Let's move on now to the third one. We have the chloroplast. What is the importance of chloroplast and where do we find this? Okay, 2 points. What is the importance of chloroplast? It is used for what? Where do we use chloroplast? Anybody? Chloroplast is absent in animal cells but found only in plant cells. Okay, I've got an answer here from Bamboo. The answer is in photosynthesis, correct. Now, chloroplasts are parts of the plant cell that captures energy from the sun, and inside the chloroplast we find the chlorophyll there. Okay, so this one is very important in the food making process of plants. Okay, let me mention the name of the students who gave me the correct answer. Bam, correct. The answer, it is used for making food out of light, correct? And then, okay, room 2, number 19. I cannot read the name again. Okay, you get the point. Photosynthesis, tarit, make food from photosynthesis, very good. Who is this one? Nanju. We find it in plant and it produces chlorophyll. No, Nanju, it is not produce chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is found in the leaves of plant. April to go, correct. Let me see who else is here. Okay, hi, who is this one? I cannot read your name. It looks like Indian characters. Can you tell me your name? Okay, another one here. Who is this? Okay, Benz, Bazok. Photosynthesis, correct. Okay, so let us move on to the next one. So we have chloroplast, and after the chloroplast, Okay, we have the ribosome. Who can tell me what is the importance of ribosome as an organelle in plants? This one has something to do with the DNA that leaves the nucleus of the cell in the form of RNA. What does ribosome produce? Can you tell me, anybody? You give me one word and that is the answer. What does ribosome produce? These are organelles that are found floating in cytoplasm. And they are bound in the endoplasmic reticulum or ER. What do they make? Okay, let me see. I've got an answer here. 2 points. Mr. Butter, very good. The answer is making protein. All right, next one. Chaiwat. Okay, I see your name now. You're Chaiwat. Room 2, number 19. Yes, protein. Very good. Bam, protein. Skinny focus. Room, difficult to pronounce. Ersk land. Okay, your answer is protein. Okay, number 3, 4/4 protein. Cornaja. The answer is protein. Matayom, room 3, number 22. Nonobone, protein. Pang, 4/1, number 29, protein. Yes, correct. Benz, protein. Room 2, number 5, Bombo. Proteins, room 1, number 31. April to go, protein. Okay, her name is Kanita, number 39, 4/6. Winnish corn, amino acid. Yes, very good. Okay, Lisa, 4/2, number 49. Yes. Okay, she didn't give any answer here. Paim, yes, the answer is protein. All right. So, let us move on now. Okay, dog, room 3, number 23. Okay, proteins. Okay, let us move on now to the next one. So that is the function of the ribosome. It is used to make proteins. Okay, let us move on to the next one. We have the endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum is a part of the cell that is made up of 2 parts. One is smooth and the other one is rough. All right? So it's like you see here, this one is the rough endoplasmic reticulum over here. And the other one is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Okay? And here in the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, you will see that it lacks ribosomes. And here in the rough endoplasmic reticulums, you can see the tiny dots there. These are the ribosomes attached to the ER. Okay, let's move on to number 6. We have the Golgi apparatus. Now, the function of the Golgi apparatus, okay, this one is the Golgi complex. As you can see in the animation, the red one, it's moving. Now, the function of this Golgi apparatus is to collect, sort, process, and distribute proteins, carbohydrates, and lipids for cell secretion. So, in short, it collects waste in the form of proteins, carbs, and lipids. Okay, that is number 6. Where do we find the vacuoles? Can we find it only in plants? Can we find it in animals? Or we can find it in both? Anybody can answer that question? It says here, vacuoles are membrane bound. It is used for storage, digestion, and waste removal. So in short, the liquid inside the vacuole, it contains waste material, water. All right? As you can see here, large central vacuole in plant cells are used for water storage and the removal of cellular waste. Now, which organism has vacuoles? Is it plants or animals? Okay, 2 points for this question. Which organism has vacuoles? Is it plants or animals? Anyone? Mr. Butter. Okay, Mr. Butter. Mr. Butter, can you give me a clearer answer? He said, but animal is so small. Yes, Mr. Butter, your answer is correct, but there's a part missing there. He's trying to say that there could be a vacuole. Ian, animal cell. Yes, you can also find it in animal cells, but they're small. In some cases only. Tarit, your answer is absolutely correct. Plant. Now, also correct, but in some animals, there is a vacuole, but they're so tiny. Okay. Very small in animals. Very good. Chaiwat. Correct. You get 2 points for this. Plasnio, room 4, number 18. Correct. Plants. Bam. Yes, your answer. Yes, the animal is smaller. Correct. Let me see. Oh, God. Excuse me, number 3, room 4. What is your name? Your answer is correct. Can be also found in animals but small. Okay. Skinny focus. Correct. Skinny focus. Correct. But you have to specify the size of the vacuole in animal cells. Skinny focus, your number 31, room 3. Okay, this one, Felix Ferlen, correct. Plant, number 33. Virada, both, yes. Number 12, but in animals, in some cases, the vacuole is small. Let me see. Okay, skinny focus, but animals smaller than plant. Yes, correct. Okay. Skinny focus, you are room 3, number 31. Okay, very good. So, this is the function of the vacuoles. Please take note that it's used for storage of water and the removal of cellular waste. Okay, let us move on now to number 8. I do not know if you're familiar with this one. These are what we call centrioles. There are like tiny tubes that are grouped together and they are involved in cell division. Now, if you are familiar with the flagella and cilia, can you tell me what organism can we find the cilia and flagella? Can you give me an example? Are they monerans? Are they protists? Can you find this in animals? Okay, can you give me an answer? What organisms can we find the cilia and flagella? You give me the kingdom. Mr. Butter, it is not. Yeah, the sperm has flagella, but I'm plants, monerans, fungi, or protists. Which one is it? Centrioles are also present in the base of cilia and flagella and help in locomotion. Anybody? Okay, Najun, I'm going to give you 6 points for this answer. Very good. The answer is 5. Okay. Okay, that is the answer. Okay, let us move on now to the next one. Number 9, we have the cytoskeleton. The cytoskeleton is very important. Sorry again, we're having some technical difficulties here. Internal framework of the cell. It is important in giving it shape and also the movement of material. 2 points. Anybody? What materials can pass through the cytoskeleton that is very important in the survival of cells? Okay, who can give me the answer? One is a gas. Okay, one is a gas and another one is a liquid. So there will be 2 answers. Anyone? Okay, you will get 6 points for this answer. For one answer, you get 3 points. So there will be 2 answers, so that's 6 points. What 2 substances can pass through the cytoskeleton? This substance is also the same substance that is essential for the survival of the cell that can pass through the cell membrane or plasma membrane. Okay, I got it, Mr. Butter. Congratulations, you earned 6 points. The first one is oxygen and the second substance is water. Okay, very good. Now, God of Circle, you got only one answer. You get 3 points. Your answer is oxygen. It's correct. Bam, you got 3 points. The answer is water. Now, guys, when I see you on face-to-face classes, I heard from the office, it could be next week. I'm going to call out the students who did very well in the class recitation during our online class. Okay, bam, bam. Okay, water, God of Circle, dihydrogen monoxide, yes, correct, correct. Bam, okay, you get 6 points, oxygen also. Okay, number 19, room 2, chai wat, oxygen and water, correct. Oh, bam, I can see your face smiling. That's Paul. Do you have an answer? No. Benz, Bazok, oxygen and water, correct. Skinny Focus, oxygen and water. Skinny Focus is a girl. Number 31, room 3, Pan, water and oxygen, correct. Okay, room 1, number 29. Okay, sure, I can explain slowly. Okay, Flash Neo. Okay, what is this one? I don't know your name. It's okay, I can speak slowly, right? No problem. Okay, so Flash Neo, water and oxygen, when it passes through the plasma membrane, it also has to pass through the cytoskeleton, correct? Skinny Focus, oxygen. Dog, oxygen. Okay, what is your name? The one who asked me, can you explain slowly, please? You sure I can explain slowly? Can you tell me your name because I cannot read your name? It's in Thai. Okay, so I'm speaking too fast, right? I'm going to slow down. Thank you for your comment. Okay, I'm going to move on now. Now, before I end this session, can you see the work that I'm supposed to give you, students? Please take note that because of the current situation, I cannot give you the work for speaking and listening for now. This is the reason why I'm collecting the points for from online classes. All these points will go to your speaking test. So every student who completed 10 points for the speaking class will be exempted or excused from doing the speaking test. You are free, you get 10 points. And for listening, this one, for this test, I'm going to do it in class when we see each other face to face, right? And reading, I can do it in online class, and also writing. I'm going to assign a homework for you to do, and the title of the homework is Differences Between Plant and Animal Cells. So you will see this is the title, Differences Between Plant and Animal Cells. Now, I need you to construct a mind map showing a comparison between plant and animal cells on a hard white A4 paper. Okay. Now, make sure you color your work so there will be emphasis on the important points. Excuse me, dog, you cannot print, you have to write it by yourself because this one is a writing test. Okay? You can search information on the internet, it's okay with me. The maximum number of differences between plants and animals that you can give me is 5. Okay? So you give me 5 differences for plants and 5 differences for animals. Okay, I will give you one example. Plant cells have a cell wall. Animal cells do not have a cell wall. Something like that. right? So you are given the decision to decide how to design your mind map. Okay, let me see the comment first. Dog asks, can print? No. Flash Neo. Okay. My desk is there in the third floor of St. Peter's building. You will see the name Miss Linda and my picture is there. Normally, I come to that office like 3 times a week because I'm doing 18 periods of classes. I'm helping the teachers in Pratom 5 and 6 to teach because they do not have enough teachers there. And I have one class with M.4 every Tuesday. Now for tomorrow, I'm going tomorrow with M.4. I can't remember which room. Okay, so it is not difficult. Just 5 differences. Make a really nice mind map. You're going to earn 10 points for this work. Where is that? Pew pew. Can I write in the iPad and print it out? No, because this one is writing. You get me? I need to see you write with a pen on a hard A4 paper. It cannot be printed. It has to be handwritten. That's why it's called writing test. Okay. Number 4, deadline for submission of completed work will be on Thursday, August 13th. On Thursday, I will be staying in that office from period, I think from about 10 o'clock to 12 noon. So like 2 hours I will be there. And after that time, I have to go back to Assumption Building to teach the young kids. Okay? Please submit on time. When you have a break during your classes, you can go there and just drop it on top of my desk, and maybe if I'm there, we can meet each other person to person. Okay? So I get to know you. So that's August 13th on Thursday. On Wednesday, you don't have to come to school because it's Mother's Day. Now, late submission will be penalized by a deduction of 2 points from your total score. So let's say your score is 10 points, and then you submit it to me the following Monday, -2. Okay. Do not forget to write your name, class number, room number, and the date you submitted your work. Okay. So drop your written work on my desk. Office location is 3rd floor, St. Peter's building. You can locate my desk with an identification name, Miss Linda. And I would like to thank that student. I still do not know if that one is a boy or a girl, and he told me that I speak too fast. Well, thank you so much for your comment, and I will try to slow down a bit. For your information also, this is my first time in the regular program. I used to be a teacher in the English program, and I taught grades 10, 11, and 12. It's the same like you, but you call yourselves as M.4, 5, and 6. All right? So that's it for today. And then I'm going to wait for your work on Thursday. Thank you very much. See you again on our next online class. Okay, bye. basta